Welcome learners to our subject today. The subject we are looking at is research, consultancy and advisory. Today we are focusing on underlying theories, models of research, consultancy and advisory. And the emphasis is on Blake and Mouton'S consultancy theory, which falls under selected research and consultancy theories. When it comes to Blake and Mouton'S consultancy theory, this was propounded or was proposed by Robert R. Blake and Jane Mouton in 1964. And Blake and Mouton indicated that human behavior is cyclical in nature and can develop into habitual unconscious act. And they indicated that consultation is the cycle-breaking mechanism used to change repetitious behavior. And what they were focusing on is that as individuals engage in different acts, as they repeat those acts may become unconsciously part of their behavior. And in 1964, Robert R. Blake and Jane Mouton developed a managerial grid that we are going to look at in our lesson today. This model originally identified 5 different leadership styles based on the concern for people and the concern of production. And according to Blake and Mouton, their argument was that if you look at the various management styles that are at the disposal of managers or leaders, there are those who may focus very much on the concern for people, and there are those who may focus very much on the concern for production. And they identified, according to them, a grid, and this grid on one axis had concern for people, and on the other axis it had concern for production. And they labeled their grid, the Blake and Mouton's managerial grid, in such a way that on this axis you have the concern for people, where the concern is said to be low at 1. The concern for people at 1 and at 1 on the concern for production gives the impoverished style. That is 1-1. And the concern for people, where the concern for people is high and the concern for production is low, then it gives the country club style. And the country club style is where the manager will be concerned with people in such a way that people would be given more preference when it comes to the work environment. And when it comes to the concern for production, there is what you call the produce or perish style. And here is where the manager will focus on a requirement that workers have to produce at all costs. And this one does not give a humane approach to the production process or the work environment. And that is 9-1. And when it comes to the middle of the road style, this is where a manager will try to balance at 5-5 to ensure that there is the concern for people, there is the concern for production, and this one basically is on an average. The ideal focus, according to Blake and Mouton, would have been that managers should strive for a team management style where they look at a project, and when they are looking at that particular project, they focus to attain a 9-9 focus in such a way that here the concern for people and the concern for production should be at the optimum. So this grid of team management style is what is considered to be the ideal, and if organizations can be able to focus on the team management style, then that would be the most appropriate within a given context to be able to enhance the concern for people, the concern for production. Here the organization wins, the worker wins, the environment within which that particular organization operates also wins. So these are one, two, three, four, five styles that were put forward by the Blake and Mouton'S managerial grid that could be used in terms of identification of the management styles, the areas of focus within given working environments to be able to spur production or to be able to prosper an organization to achieve its set goals and objectives.